Alright, and welcome back to Challenges Korea 2020. We're at Game 3 of Jin Air versus Griffin. This time I'm going to be joined by Slothy. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I'm excited to see this, and I'm also excited to see that things are going pretty much as we predicted yesterday in the Challengers Korea podcast.
Yeah, which, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, there is a podcast for Challengers Korea. What? Could you imagine?
Really? I don't know, man.
But nonetheless, well, let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's as low as it'll go. But Nahun now in the MVP for Game 2. Oh shit, Quest is here. We got the TriCast going. Oh man, we got the dream team in here.
Oh, Nahyun getting that MVP.
Yeah, honestly, that game was 100% him. He was just 2 billion IQ with the Lissandra play this game, and I don't often praise Lissandra players just because it's like Malzahar, where it's very hard to excel and to show your talent on it, but Nehun certainly did that this game. Just went absolutely ham on that Lissandra pick.
Yeah, definitely right there. And, you know, it's the small things that make these games tilt in one favor or the other, and Nahyun played really well this game. The small things, and look right here, Citrus is getting burst down right there. He's not afraid to go in. He knows he's tanky. He knows the Yumi's gonna pop out and heal him, and he's making constant decisions to go in on top of them, and it's a unanimous decision here. He just hard carried the game last game.
Yeah, as expected, has to be an decision. I mean, just absolutely, just go. Like I said, going ham. That win doesn't happen if they don't have Nehun on their team. So I'm sure they're glad that they kept him around. Now, we're gonna see if Jin Air are gonna make any subs. I don't think they are, because I would hope not, but it would be very characteristic of them to make subs. They usually, whenever they lose games, they try to make subs, just because their logic is, well, if that didn't work, something's wrong and we need to make changes. But no changes for Jin Air.
It's good to see.
Zoe being banned out by Griffin and Varus, obviously, it's almost 100% banned or picked in both LCK and CK, but we did see Varus being left open in CK and in the LCK as well. So, and following suit, we have Nidalee and Ezreal being banned out by Griffin, as well as Yuumi and Syndra being banned out by Jin Air Greenwings. This means that Aphelios is a highly contested pick right now. Let's see what Griffin picks right here, especially with Ezreal and Varus being picked. And it's a Trundle hover by Griffin.
Okay, well, as everyone knows, I'm not a fan of Trundle priority, but the thing about Trundle is that technically he's pretty versatile. You can play him support, and in theory you could play him top.
But are you willing to give over 200 years of Aphelios?
Yeah, that's the thing, though. You're giving
Jin Air
away...
Greenwings for this right here. I guess the one thing I would put on this from Griffin, we have seen mostly mages being played in the bot lane by them. They do like playing that Azir in the bot lane, so maybe they are trying to go back to that old composition right there, and they're not afraid to give the Aphelios up. Maybe they'll learn from their mistakes this time. We saw last week they tried to buy it, and I guess not. They're gonna play the MF.
MF Ornn. You know what that means? This is a Braum game. This is a Braum game 100% if you're Jin Air. You just deny so much. There it is!
Yeah,
I called
it.
Right there. Let's go. I'm getting better at this. Today's been kind of weird though, because the drafts have been kind of wonky. Like I didn't expect the Trundle priority pick. The Aphelios great, very standard, but very surprised to just see them show all their cards at once and just allowing Jin Air to counter it all with just one pick.
Yeah, and we have faced. I'm really glad to see this Nidalee ban, but we've been seeing this rise in Nidalee right there. And I'd like to talk about what are some of the factors that are bringing this Nidalee back into light.
Well, luckily we have a coach, by the way, with us. We have a former coach. I'm sure Quest has some insight as to why Nidalee is reappearing in the meta.
Nidalee, she received a couple of buffs as well, and Nidalee is, because of Trundle, she made her return from, she was only seen in solo queue, but because of Trundle, she made herself back, a comeback into the competitive scene. And Graves is also another so-called counter pick to Trundle, so that's why it's being picked right now. And we see the Mordekaiser being picked by Jin Air Greenwings right here, and we still have to see if it'll go mid or top, but most likely it'll go. It's a top lane pick for Tana.
Oh yeah.
Now, Aatrox and Silas being banned out in. Okay.
Please.
Hold that
Please.
thought.
Please.
Is he gonna play the cut that any shit out of here?
Predator Recon, let's get it.
He's gonna get the Predator Recon going in right there.
Recon is locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
See right there,
maybe they're going big brain. Maybe they go Recon Zaya here and send the MF min. Whoa.
No.
No, they wouldn't do that. That would be terrible.
Yeah. They could be.
Wait. Wait.
Wow.
That's
They're
a
sending
top
the
Kalista.
Ornn mid and they're sending the Kalista top.
Or it can be a Kalista mid.
Yeah, it could be
But-
as well.
Because
I
we've
like
seen
that.
Faker played it in solo queue.
Yeah.
But Faker just plays whatever the hell he wants.
I think
so.
I think every time I see a Callista clip in Korean solo queue, it's Faker playing Callista mid and just mechanically outplaying everybody. So it could possibly go mid, but it's a pretty hard pick to pull off. But that's gonna be the Wukong. So that makes me think that ideally it would be better mid. They're gonna send a top lane.
Yeah. We are gonna see this coming out right here, and hopefully, if Hoya can play this right here, he can kite back a little bit onto Tana right there. But keep in mind that Tana's E is gonna bring the clone on top. Their clone's gonna be doing a little bit more damage after the rework. And overall, boys, what do you think? What do you think we're seeing here? Who's gonna win this match based on the picks we get?
Yaharong's playing Mordekaiser, so I'm a little bit
Okay,
biased.
so Neon's going mid. Or
Yep.
Neon's
Oh.
going mid with
So
Kalista.
yeah, switched. Yeah, switched now.
Yeah, because the thing is,
yeah.
Callista, if I recall, can pretty if she has the right items, can just destroy Mordekaiser in the death realm, and that's a pretty big threat for Yaharong. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to send them in.
Yeah, with completed boots, Berserker Greaves, she will be able to just jump out of most of Mordekaiser's abilities within the Death Realm and use her kiting to just stack up spears on top of him and then hopefully kill him before he pops his W. But we'll have to see who can win that matchup right there. Yaharong has been playing rather strong lately.
And like I said, Mordekaiser, one of the pocket picks up Yaharong, so that's gonna definitely be high threat. But we're gonna be going into game now. Griffin versus Jin Air, game 3. Let's get this bread, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Quest, I do gotta ask you. What do you think of wait, hold on, what was the rune there? For the I didn't think about that. Did it take Predator?
Well, yeah. For all intents and purposes, he took Predator just for you. Now he took Guardian.
Well, Guardian is a better rune anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Opener right there. Yeah, it was nice spotting out right there, and he did hang on to all of his abilities right there. I don't know if he leveled up an ability to see if he had to get away yet. Normally in these matchups right here, you can take the W or Q start on Recon depending on the situation. But I believe in this lane, I think Q would be a better start for him.
Now, Quest, what I was gonna ask you, what do you think? This is something that I'm not 100% on. The Wukong versus Ornn matchup in the top one.
I mean,
Oh, it's
Ornn's
not that.
always gonna be. Ornn's
Wait,
always gonna
holy
be
swap-
weak under.
They
So-
swapped already.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out. So what they're doing is they're trying to figure out where Yaharong is going to go, and they're gonna send Nahun to match. They spot out Sidon, so they know that they're taking this work.
Ooh, we do see the double swap. Hoya is going into the mid lane right here. He's hovering on the side because they know that they're in on top of the buff right here. They're gonna start. They're just gonna dissuade him from going, pushing him off.
And... Oh wait, is Hoya going? No, Hoya's gonna go top. Okay.
Yeah.
So they want. I don't know why you would pass up on the Callista versus Mordekaiser, but I guess they want to. I don't know how I feel about that. So now it's entirely different. How does a Callista versus Wukong matchup work out? I would imagine it wouldn't be very good for Callista.
Well, it depends on the items. Like when you're up against the Wukong, Ninja Top uses a very good item to build when just to like kind of not shut down, but mitigate a lot of that damage from Wukong. But Callista's always going to be one of those champions that's going to be very oppressive in lane. That's always going to be that very snowbally. But if you get behind on Callista, then you're just going to be pretty non-existent in the game. As you can see right here, what Neon is doing, he just chunked like 30% of Tana's HP bar. So it really depends on how the mid-jungle matchup goes, per se, and at this level of gameplay. But again, in solo queue, it wouldn't. It really depends on the skill matchup. Like, it depends on the players.
And it looks like he is going to go opt in for that Cole early, trying to stack up that wave so Wukong has to answer on a crash, get that back there, and hopefully he can use that to transition into better spots on the late game right there. But Citrus is up there while his mid laner's behind. He's going to get caught out. Auto slowing him down. Piddler pushes him back. He is going to get auto right there, but we do see Nahyun pretty closer there. They're still going to push onto him. Oh, never mind. Moving out, hitting him with the emote.
Yep, although he couldn't. Oh, look at this bot lane. Ooh, careful there, Rakan. Oh yeah, I just realized I need a grade Usins Rakan. I need to be like Tyler 1. I mean, used to grade people's Drake. I need a grade as Rakan.
You do?
I wonder if Callista's cheater recalled right there, because he can just push the lane and he can just push the lane, and when a big wave is pushed into the enemy turret, you can just recall it for a free back. So that's why maybe Callista built up that wave and recalled to buy a call so that he can. It's like an investment, you know?
Yeah. Now the bigger thing is right there, the counter jungling right there and revealing your position after your mid laner just set up that nice wave to get the early recall and get CS right there. That caused both crabs for Citrus.
Yeah, Scuttle Crabs is it's important, but I feel that well, okay. I mean, the game itself is a farming simulator right now.
Yeah.
Graves has his top jungle up, and he's clearing the top side jungle, so he might be looking to either cover or maybe potentially do something up the top lane. Meanwhile, Trundle base got some items along with some pink wards, and he is also going to rotate top lane, and we might even see a top 2v2 here as well. So we'll see what happens, but bot lane right now, because it's 200 years, it's just very oppressive against Wayne and Yusen.
Yep. They're just constantly pushing it onto the tower right there and utilizing the TP that they have to get a second Dorn Blade and just keep them under tower. Use it, getting plates, getting any advantage they can early on, and I guess kind of out-curving the power spike on the MF if you're the Aphelios. That's kind of what their goal is in this matchup.
Yep. Now Mordekaiser is a bit ahead in CS, but he has not based yet, so there is that 7 CS difference, which won't mean a lot. But as the game goes on, I feel that I don't know. We'll see what happens. I really don't know what's gonna happen in this game.
So, listen, I'm gonna dig into my telepathic power. I'm a seer. If you guys didn't know this, I'm gonna look into the future here. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Look in your crystal ball.
Looking at my crystal ball, rubbing the crystal ball. I'm looking, and I'm seeing a Griffin victory. That's what I'm seeing. Okay.
All right.
Here's what I see. I see. What is this? Oh, is this light? Is this light throwing? Is that what I see? Ooh. Let's see if my crystal ball is correct. I don't know how he's gonna throw, but I know he's gonna do it. I got that feeling.
Right. We do see Umti do a nice move onto Trundle's Raptor Cramp. I guess stealing it back what was taken from him earlier on. Trundle is going to duel him. Nice E over the wall.
I got the phase rush there, so he's pretty quick in getting away. No chance for Citrus to... Oh, look at this setup.
Yep. Houston going up right there. Pillar's gonna do it. And nice flash from Knight over on top right there. We see a TP coming in from Yaharong, moving on the side, and that's a double TP. We do see Tana coming up right there. He does have ult. We do
Five people in bot lane.
5 people in bot lane, but guess what? Hoya knew that his team was safe. They communicated that he is going to get some of the experience he lost from that initial invade from Jin Air Greenwings at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Trying to play defense.
I don't know if you entirely mind losing the first ocean.
No.
It's the worst of all the base dragons by themselves. But if you were to get it first versus second ocean, you definitely prefer to get it first, just because you do want to have that regen in lane while it's still there before you get to the point where whenever you actually need to regen, it's kind of pointless because nothing's going to happen afterwards. Except for, of course, like if you get a couple of oceans, and of course you can like have some nice regen when you're rotating in between a fight and an objective, but first ocean, you don't entirely mind gaining or losing.
That was a nice engage right there. He saw it, and he took a nice E out right there. Didn't overstep his bounds. Nice play to get the flash from Light, and they didn't really expend sums to get out of this in the end right there. They're pretty safe. So overall, a really nice play coming in from Griffin.
Now, this does mean that all teleports are down on the Jin Air side, and with well, actually, this is interesting that Jin Air is opting to go for the Rift Shelly, and
I think they're coming up right here.
Ooh, boy, careful.
Yeah.
Finding an answer to it.
Now, technically, Jin Air didn't lose all their TPs. You have Sinon, who could, in theory, with a spellbook, go TP.
Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think a TP
He just switched to heal though.
I don't think
He just switched to heal.
Yeah, that's true. And even if TP Braum isn't very threatening.
Yeah.
I think if I'm in a fight and I see a Braum TP, so if he has ultimate, then maybe. But otherwise, it's like, oh look, guys, a free kill is being delivered to us. Speaking of delivery, our sponsor today is DoorDash. No, I'm kidding. I'm waiting for that Hot 6 sponsorship. One of these days, I'm gonna get a Hot 6 sponsorship. I'm gonna get the king.
I should have it coming up right there. And Umti moving in on top of Hoya right here, but Citrus is on the side right there. Naehyun is not going to have priority to move up. They're diving Hoya. We do see Tana coming up on the side trying to rotate as well. Citrus is there right there. Umti going to get a little bit of the tower shot right there. Senna take it out. Umti's about to go down. Heal being used. Trondo coming in getting the kill. Now they're stuck underneath turret right there. Tana's on the backside right there. Naehyun's nowhere to be found. Tana is going to take a tower shot. They are going to go 1-for-1 in the end right there. And as the rest of them move up right there, but that does leave Wayne isolated in the bot lane with Yaharong. Can they see another fight coming up?
Yeah, I really like that setup by Hoya. Go ahead, though, Quest.
Okay, so this is a thing that I don't like, or one of the bad things about Kalista Mid. It's just because she just has a hard time moving and influencing other lanes. She wants your enemy laner to stay in lane, and she wants to be that oppressive, annoying little like mosquito-like existence. But let's take a look at the replay here. It was a 4-man dive in the end, but Jin Air failing to grab both was it Trundle and Ornn. And I think Hoya played that very well.
Yeah, he did play that really well.
Yeah, he did play that very well because he did survive a 4-man gank.
When we do see it
took down one more.
coming up on the side right there, Citrus is going to just use the W, frozen domain to get out. But one thing I want to talk about is right there, what he did right there is he threw the Q out back behind onto Umti, knowing where he was coming from, and immediately E'd back to his turret where Senon and Light were coming in from as well. So he mitigated most of the damage coming in on that fight right there while separating the person who's tanking from it as well. So that was really good on him.
Yeah, now I do want to point out if Houston had Predator there, probably would have been able to roam on. That's just all I'm saying. Probably would have had more influence on that fight if he had Predator. Rotations would have been insane, as Miracle pointed out. That's all I'm saying. Maybe Predator Recon is good, guys. I'm just saying.
And with Predator, you see that the Recon actually built Ionia boots.
Oh.
So
yeah. Starting out with the cooldown right there.
Yeah.
That's gonna have to. Oh, look at him. Yeah, Houston's right now he's sitting at a C.
Yeah, he just he botched it a little bit right there. They are going to trade first turret to the top lane because of Shelly right there, and Citrus with the pillar, he took aggro.
No, Jin Air might even be able to save tier 1 turret.
Yeah, they can. They can.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm saying for that dive, they traded tier 1 top.
exactly.
Yeah. So
I do want to talk about that City boot though. I'm not a big fan of that, to be entirely honest. I feel like if you're not gonna go, what's the mobility boots?
Mm-hmm.
I think I mixed up mobility and swifty boots. Mobility boots, yeah, so that's the one I'm thinking
Mobility
of.
boots. Yep.
Yeah, if you're
Yep,
not going
So
mobility
mobility
boots, I feel like the better
Yeah.
option against this team specifically, maybe you want tenacity. Or maybe even, they do have a lot of slows. Maybe you want boots of swiftness so that you aren't slowed down whenever you're trying to go in for the engage.
So the reason why Boots of Swiftness came, or kind of have seen a bit of a resurgence, is because Moby Boots had its cost.
Oh yeah, very
you know,
significantly.
increased by 100.
Increased. Yep.
Yeah, and Boots of Swiftness got buffed. So
Yeah.
you see a lot of people opting, like players like Talon players, you know, people that
Yeah.
play,
Yeah.
people like them.
Assassin players.
Yeah, no offense. Okay, so no offense to Talon players, okay?
Yeah.
But Talon players are they are something. But yeah, even they usually they build mobility boots, but because of the Swifty boots buff, they decided to build. They go. Sorry about that. They build Swifty boots instead of Moby boots.
Yeah. They decided
Now-
to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah, so now it's going to be the Infernal Soul that's on the board, and Jin Air with having 2 dragons. They look like they're in the driver's seat so far, but in terms of team fighting prowess, I want to give it to Griffin, but Mordekaiser can be that thorn on the side where he can just ult one person from the team, from Griffin, and just kind of ruin their whole team fighting. Now, what Griffin wants to do, they want to get those big wombo combos, you know, with Callista throwing Trundle into the enemy team, and Rakan just creating havoc, Ornn ulting, and Ornn and MF ulting. They want to have those big wombo combos, but you need to have all those ults kind of play out at once, if that makes sense.
And we do see the Cole finished now.
Yeah, we do see the call finished.
And
I mean, Callista
here's
is
the
ahead.
thing. Yeah, well, the Callista, yeah. The Callista is maybe a little bit, but you do have first turret bonus going over to Tana. You do have the kill going over to him as well.
Well,
So-
ahead of Kong.
Yeah, over Wukong, yeah. But I wouldn't consider her far enough ahead for the pick to kind of matter at this point. We'll have to see if they can transition it well.
I believe in Nahin. That's all I'm gonna say. I believe in Nahin. I'm a believer in Nahin. I think he's got this.
I'm a believer in getting second Rift Herald as well, and Umti was on top of that.
Yeah, very good job by Oops getting the second Herald there. That's what I like about him, is that so far this split, I mean, he's only had 2 matches, granted, but he's been doing pretty well when it comes to the jungling. I'm pretty impressed by him. He didn't look so hot last split, but this split, certainly looking a lot better so far. Hopefully it stays up. We'll see how he does. Now, we do see he's taking a recall. Let's see what he buys. Nothing interesting. Oh, Kennel Gem. Now that's interesting. So that's...
That was a
I
Black
think
Cleaver.
Black Cleaver should be coming soon. I don't know,
Yeah.
he's waiting, he's shopping. No, he wasn't buying. He's shopping for the pink ward.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know why, I need to start calling them control wards, not pink. I still can't not call them pink wards. It's very difficult to stop calling them pink wards.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. I mean, the community did affectionately have the name for that for a long time for what was there before. Yep. But now
come on,
they are
it's pink.
control ward.
It's pink.
Yep.
It's cool when it's pink. When it's red, it's we already have a red trinket.
But yeah, look at this control on this scuttle right here. Umti gonna smite it away, and I don't know if you want to point this out right here, but Umti is 3 levels above Citrus at this point in time. We'll have to see if he can transition that into more things right there. Nice fight coming out on the side right there.
teleport.
Vilios coming in. TP coming in behind, and that is Yaharong. Is he going to pull someone in right there? He's going to get knocked up by the Orn right there. Tana's going to go in with the ult as well. Exhaust going down, MFL going out, stopwatch being popped. Hoya's going to get him in the end right there. And another knockup from Hoya. He's going in right there. Naehyun, can he clean? No, he doesn't get the Ren. Moving out right there. So far, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Or one right now. 1-for-1 trade in the end. And wow.
Although it's 1-for-1, Griffin don't necessarily have the recall here. They have 40 seconds left till the dragon spawn. They can try to start reverse sweeping these dragons, but they need to set up vision for it instead of trying to prevent recalls, which is what they seem to be doing.
Yeah, but Umti can threaten turrets with Shelly. Yeah.
Yep.
They're here.
Let's just watch this one more time right there. So we do see an ult coming in right there, hitting one of them, spreading to the second one over there on Hoya right there. Tana coming up, using his W early. The clone isn't going to be able to get an ult on multiple members right there. Yaharong moving in, flashing on top of, or not flashing on top of them, but getting in right there and just getting knocked up in the end on the side right there. It was almost two kills in the favor of Griffin at the start of that, but moving on the side. We do see a fight breaking out right now.
Look at this.
On the side right there, Umti just going in right there. Guardian is proc right there. Trundle Pillar is going to dissuade him from moving in.
Yep, so we do see that Jin Air has more control.
Yeah, right there, Hoya is moving, getting moved up right there. Senna jumping in right there. Another nice ultimate being procced again by Tana right there on Hoya. And the knockup hits 3. Moving back on the side right there. Stopwatch save a Senna for a little bit, but Wayne is nowhere to be seen. They're fighting that 4v5, moving up on the side right there. Can Naehyun kite it out? Can they move it right there? They're going to sacrifice Citrus in the end. He is into Death Realm. He is dead to rights. Yusin is going to try to get over the wall. Back to Wayne. Good guy Wayne, knowing that Rakan is in the game. Use the shield right there. They're moving up on the side right there. Rift Herald dropped, and they are going to use this to secure the third dragon, moving in onto Infernal Soul.
Light doing a lot of damage there on the Affiliates. 200 years. Back at it again. But I think this should be now the dragon going over. Yeah, Uti started it. I don't think there's any chance of him losing this. Or maybe Naehyun. No. Is it possible to line up the red buff to Q through it to then smite the dragon? Is that possible? It has to be.
I don't think you have the patience. It would not have the patience to do that. It might be able to do it on this Infernal Soul map because you do have the wall.
Yeah,
you can
the
move it
wall.
over
That's
on
what I was
right there.
thinking. Maybe he was trying to do that, but it didn't look like
But to get it over there to begin with, and then getting behind it would take a lot of time to do.
Yeah,
so
you're
it
right.
would have
probably
to be,
would lose patience.
Yeah.
Now, on the note of patience, Jin Air were very patient about pulling the trigger on this fight, and they pulled it at just the right time, being able to pick up 1, 2, almost 3 kills, but Yusin unfortunately was able to get away, but they still got the dragon, and now we're at Infernal Soul Point.
In 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, with the threat of Infernal Soul by Jin Air Greenwings, you see that Griffin and Jin Air are kind of playing the NA RAM, where they just kind of hover mid lane and not necessarily NA RAM, but
yeah, did I mention this is not actually Griffin versus Jin Air? It's actually C9 versus TSM. This is
You forgot.
LCS.
You forgot to change the nameplates. Like that. That's just the only thing right there.
Wait,
Oh,
so
look at
who
this.
would be?
Ooh, Yusin going up on the side right there. Ult coming in, followed up by Wayne. Gets the Braum in the end right there. They're moving out, but we see a TP coming in. Tana's coming in. Gets an ult onto 2 right there. Has to flash out. Yusin's going to be killed in the end right there. Is he not? Yes, coming up on the side. Hoya's coming up on the side. Nice E out from Yusin. And meanwhile, Naehyun's attacking on the stop side right there. And Tana took a bite. A little more than he could chew.
Yeah, Tana went in a little too ham.
Umti.
I think he got a little too excited, to be honest. Oh, but Umti's getting slapped by Hoya right here, right now.
Yeah, Hoya just hits him with the emote. Citrus is like, oh my god, you gave me your buff,
Like
thank you.
Rishi, which means thanks for the leash.
Yep.
Wait a second.
Rishi Kamsa, like
Yeah.
thanks for the leash.
Yeah.
No, let's take a look at the replay here. And I'm like, oh my god, there's a dildo coming out of the ground.
Yeah,
He
man.
just was very surprised.
Yeah, man, Trundle did right there. It was really good right there. We see Naehyun pulling Citrus out of there before they can move right there, repositioning him to a place where he can come up and start fighting again. And he just moves back on the Tana. Yusin utilizing his heal right at the last moment to keep himself alive, baiting Tana all the way into the end.
This is the pinnacle of League of Legends. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, we won't see anything better than this, except for maybe some disrespect tiers. That's all I want to see.
I don't see any tears so far, so I wouldn't get your hopes up. If there's no
I
tears
know.
by now, probably not going to see any more.
Of
But,
course, of course.
that is a way to further peak this, of course, as I've been telling everybody for the longest time. I'm going to say it again, CK, it's better than LCK. You guys might not realize it, but...
So I want to point out something right now. Nahan built Rageblade on Callista.
Oh.
Well,
I don't
Right.
understand why
I
he would
think
not build.
you get more spears with the Rageblade now.
Yeah, but if you build Runon's Hurricane,
It does the same. Yeah, you get more. Yeah,
yeah,
you're more
you get
effective.
more. You get more. You might not have.
The same on the
Rend
target,
spell.
yeah, but
Right.
you have
Yeah,
more
on
total.
target, you have more overall. So
So I think what you want to do to peak even further is then build the Runons next to maximize
Yeah.
your spear efficiency. Oh, that Ren's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be nasty.
I think Nahon is doing this right there to forego getting a QSS instead of Yaharong ulting him and saying you're trapped. You trapped me in here with you. No, you're trapped with me now. I'm just going to destroy you if you try to take me in there. He's kind of challenging Yaharong to this fight at this
Yeah,
point.
but the thing is, though,
What he can
Yaharong has
do
been
is-
very smart. He recognizes the
Yeah.
fact that Nahun can beat him in the death realm. I don't think I've seen him take Nahun in a death realm once this game. I think he's been very smart about it and picking the easy targets.
yeah, exactly. So Yarong just doesn't have to ult Neon, right?
As long as he doesn't do that, then the Rageblade is kind of just meaningless.
Yeah.
So Neon thinks he's Master E right now. So
Well,
Yep,
I
he
mean,
does have a Master E build.
yeah, I mean, in theory, when it comes to the hyper carrying between Callista and Master Yi, not that far apart. It's just Callista's a ranged version.
no, I feel like Master E is a lot scarier when he has.
Well,
those
if he
two
gets fed, no, if
Yeah,
Master Yi gets
yeah.
fed, then it's like, oh god.
Well, we're talking about just these two items right here, and I definitely agree that it's a lot scarier than a Master E right there because you
Here's
got the
my
true
question.
damage. from
When
it
are we
as
gonna see Calcep and CK? I want to see CK Calcep.
well. Yeah, I don't
see
know.
Calcep.
Probably
Let's get
not.
4 junglers.
I mean, Yaharong's probably gonna play in the Vietnamese Challengers Korea, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Oh,
Yeah. We're moving up on the side right there, and this is Umti. This is our last chance to prevent the soul. Is he gonna be able to steal it? No, exhaust coming down. Houston engaging onto the back line. Is not dead yet.
Oh, they got
He's in, but he
Soul.
traded to life for it. Houston is barely alive right there. Oh, he's
Oh, look
knocked
at
up right there
Philios.
from Tana. Tana getting another kill right there. Double kill for Citrus, but that's not gonna be enough right there. They're moving on to the backside. Hoya is just being kited out by Light. Moving on the side, and Houston has nowhere to go right there. Citrus is going to get out in the end right there, and Hoya is taking the other side around. We see the Benny Hill moving all around right there. Overall, 2 kills for 3, and the Dragon Soul going over 2 Jin Air Greenwings in the end.
And yeah, I'm sure that Griffin could have gotten more out of that, but unfortunately, 200 years of collective experience has led us to Philios being able to just do an absurd amount of damage. And so because of that, they weren't able to get more. But let's take a look at the replay of the fight. Light putting down the turret to kind of scare them off. That's when he procs the Conqueror. And then they came very close to potentially getting in there, but the exhaust and then the chain CC really did the work there. I think that pillar got him stuck in his own spot. Which is oh no, never mind, it's not a pillar that was there. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I think it was the Orn Cube. But regardless, it was something there that got him caught in between the Dragon Wall and the
So, okay, so
Dragon
this,
Pit,
this is an interesting interaction. So, Mordekaiser just ulted Trundle, but Callista ulted Trundle, and
Yeah.
pulled him out of the Death Realm.
Yeah, I actually was going to point that out earlier, but then a dragon fight broke out. Yeah, they've been doing. I think it's happened 3 times now. If that happened there, it's happened 3 times now so far this game.
Yeah.
I think Yaharong maybe needs to pick somebody else to ult.
Yeah, I think that's I mean, this could be an answer we see into Mordekaisers these days, like having the Callista ult someone right there, and then choosing to opt for this specific build right here. That eliminates 2 people from the pool of who you're gonna ult into the Death Realm.
Yeah, and the thing
Yeah.
is, if the 2 people are the mid and the jungle, there's not really any good options because you could try to get in the backline to try to ult the Misfortune, but it's very difficult to do. You can ult the Rakan, but that doesn't really... It would do a lot if you caught Rakan in the middle of a snap engage, but besides that, doesn't really do much for your team. And then you got Ornn, but the likeliness of you being able to kill a mid to late game Ornn in a death realm is very low, unless you're very fed. And so, because of that, basically Yamron doesn't really have any good options on ulting.
He can do is when Rakan just when Rakan just walks in or just runs in with the quickness, Yaron can just ult him.
Yeah, that's
true. Depending on the position, maybe he can ult MF, but that seems unlikely.
Blind check this.
Move on the side right there. Nice getting E pulling him into the side right there. He has to get ult out before the death realm even comes down. He is now going to be in on that, but the ult moves him on the side right there. Nice 3-man knock up on the side right there. Oh, coming up on the side. And we have a one. Oh, and they turn in the Antana is coming back on the side. Is coming around from behind, and they think they're going to just say, nope, we're going to go. We got your jungler. We're going to go take this Baron that's up right here. You have to come with us. You expended all your ults. The 4. MF.
I don't think Griffin can get in there. Misfortune does have ultimate though, and I've seen plenty of MF skill Baron with the ultimate. Let's see if she can do it.
Here comes 3, 2, 1. No, nice smite coming in on the side right there. Yusin wasn't engaged on the side. Hoya is going to go down. Yusin is getting popped in the end right there, and they're going to just march it down.
And this was not the end that I expected at all, but my crystal ball, it appears, have lied to me. Light is not throwing. In fact, he's actually doing very well. And we are going to see the recall from the Braum. I think he's going to teleport back with that spell book. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. I think what Braum needs to do is wait. Oh, no, he's doing it right now. There's not that many minions left. He's teleporting to that minion to extend the life of that minion wave for the push, and I think they're going to try to end here.
Yeah, this is the game-winning push, I feel, with Baron and Infernal Soul on Jin Air Greenwings side. They should be able to
They
take
at
down
least
the
get
next
2
one.
inhibitors. They at least get 2. Oh, maybe not.
Yep.
No.
Code recalled, so I think they're just going to back off. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they can just reset and take it slow. It's really not just delaying the inevitable, and they just want to play it safe, so...
Yeah, they have
There's nothing wrong.
an Elder coming up soon. They're trying to set up for that as well. So, not a bad decision as well. That's a safe decision.
Replay of this fight. You had a lot of potential for Griffin to win this. They had great Citrus in there really deep. They had all 2 knockups, I should say, because one of them was a clone. 2 knockups lined up, but unfortunately, this field goal didn't hit neither of them. And from there, it's just easy cleanup from Jin Air, and they rotate onto the Baron. Yusin tries to go in, but he does get hit with the Death Realm as he tries to pop in with the quickness. And I will say that Yusin's grade is not looking too hot right now. His report card's not looking too good.
Well, the one thing that he did do really well right there is he did not use any abilities besides his R and just took the Mordekaiser E on top of the enemy team. Now, in any other situation, that would have been a really smart play, but
yeah,
that
if Mordekaiser didn't have ultimate, that would have been actually big brain as heck. But unfortunately, Mordekaiser had Death Realm, and it was a big fat GG.
Or if you had QSS.
Oh yeah,
or if you had QSS.
Oh, look at this.
That's like the biggest one. We haven't. Oh, moving up on the Yaharong right there. He's gonna pull him into there as well. He's saying, nope, we're moving out. We're fighting. Switch coming up on the side right there, and Tana coming out. GA pops the Rakan. Nice ult coming out, forces the flash on Wayne, but that's not gonna be enough. GA popped in the end right there. They're just moving in onto the Tyke line. Ornn is dead. Tana's back alive, and they have all 5 members. And they're just gonna push it in and end this game right here and now.
Elder. I think they just end the game out right here.
No, they end the game now.
2 of your frontliners down, and Trundle's the only frontliner remaining, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the game right here.
Yeah. They still have another They still have the TP to come in on the side right there, ulting him out in the end right there. Is gonna go. Is gonna take the stopwatch right there.
Speed because he was running out of time. He was going head to head because it's a way of life. And he was just Beyblading into Griffin's backline. Yeah, that's Beyblade.
Yeah, dude. What was the name of their team? What's the name of the team? The Blade Breakers. The Blade Breakers. Yeah. Yeah, man. He's part of the Blade Breakers. Good job, Tyson. I mean Tana. For taking control of this game.
This is getting too much.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I do feel bad for Rather.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Rather, although he was on. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Yaharong's getting abused, and we might see a Twitter post from him later on today.
Wait longer from Yaharong.
Yeah.
Do it
I was
longer.
assaulted by my coach. Weed,
Yeah.
please.
Uh,
But yeah, Griffin.
Yeah.
They've been on a decline since the spring split, and
mm,
I don't know. It's a team that was glued together by CV Max. Well,
Yeah.
it turned out to be a team that was glued together by CV Max, but you know, Griffin's having a hard time coming in back into this to find that mojo, find their vibe, and win. So yeah, I will be sticking around to translate the winner's interview.
all right.
I
So
wonder
we'll
who's
see
gonna
what
win.
Yeah, who's gonna take the MVP?
Tana.
Is-
Please. Gotta give it.
Yeah, Tana played really well this game right here. I think Tana did very, very well right there.
Also, that
Yeah.
just means that it's just Tana solo interview, which would save a lot of time, which means I get to sleep sooner. But it could go to anyone, really. It felt like I had him a team effort, but I certainly do feel like if I did have a non-biased vote, I would still give it to Tana. Just because I just feel like he was just completely on point on this Wukong, especially that last ultimate to knock out that entire backline to isolate the Ornn was just insane.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that right there.
Can you turn up the
Oh,
Chromecast
yeah.
for me? A little bit, just a little bit.
오늘 승리한 진에어 그린윙스의
Yeah.
주 MVP 선수들과도 인터뷰가 준비되어 있으니까 끝까지
그렇죠.
함께 해주시면 감사드리겠습니다.
저희가 살짝 그 투표 진행되는 걸 보니까 좀 많이 갈리고 있더라고요.
아 분분해요.
예. 원래 이게 접전이 되면은
네.
There's a
또
bit of a-
갈리는 게 제맛이죠.
The sync is off.
한 제가 예상하는데
Yeah, they're.
3표
It's
정도
okay.
받으면
The
3세트에서 MVP 될 수 있을 것
음.
같습니다. 총 7표가 저에게 이제 주어지게 되는데
It's okay though.
정리를 하고 있고
Just don't look at their mouths. Just go for the words.
선수도 잘했고 야하롱 뭐
You
라이트
guys are all wearing face masks.
마찬가지입니다.
예, 시청자 의견을 받자는 의견도 계신데 그거는 이제 나중에
네.
좀뭐
Cloud Templar actually says,
여러분들의 의견은 좀
"Hey, let's
궁금합니다.
take what
여러분들이
the
생각하는
Twitch
3세트 MVP는 어떤
Twitch chat has to
선수인지
say,
좀 남겨주시면
or Africa chat has to say about the
이게 뭐
MVP."
해외 지역 같은 걸 보면은 약간 좀 SNS 같은
Because Challengers Korea, the interesting about Challengers Korea is that they actually read the chat.
네. 아,
Oh,
타나
really?
2표 나왔어요.
Yeah,
타나
they
3표,
actually read the
타나
chat
4표.
about what the chat is saying.
한 번에 3명을 뽑으신
It's
분도
been like that
호야 선수
since forever.
셋중 하나.
네.
That's pretty interesting.
네. 승리한 팀에서 또 MVP를 골라 주셔야 되기 때문에.
네, 그렇죠.
네.
자유도가
Oh,
본인이 이제
here comes
좋아하는
Rather.
시청자분께서 좋아하는
He's lost.
he thought he was the MVP, but he's
I'm
not
MVP.
today.
Me.
선수.
Wait, we lost.
패배한
It's like, put me back in, motherfucker.
그동안
Oh shit, sorry.
좀 데이터가 적고
Yeah, they're putting on their backpacks. They're moving out.
조합을 막 그
Yeah.
시도를 한다는 거 자체도
Going back to the Griffin house.
지금 MVP 폰이 나왔어요.
Let's take a look at
볼까요?
Tana's Beyblade session right here.
이게 한 방에 안 터지는
Yeah, right there. As we look right here, we can see TP coming up on the side right there, saving about 8 seconds right there if you're a speedrunner right there. And we have the Beyblade. He says, let it rip. He just flashes in there. Moves it up on the side right there.
He says let it rip because he had GA.
결국
Yeah, you did, man.
셋 넷을 붙고 있는 동안
That's the way you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
다른
If you ain't living, you're dying.
있던 선수들은 또 다 잘렸고요.
Technically the truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
2,000 정도의
Look at
데미지.
Light's damage.
와, 엄티의
Yeah.
팀도
Light is
상당하네요.
very sad. It's very sad.
Yeah.
참 혈전이었다는 게 느껴지네요.
네. 야오롱의 딜이
yeah.
낮았던 것은 이동하는 경로가 너무 많았어요. 그렇죠. 네.
To be fair,
가 이동하면서 많았기 때문에.
to be fair,
자, 그렇다면 세 번째 세트에
Light did position very well in a lot of these fights right there. And if you go back to one of the fights later on,
와.
there you go.
Yeah,
Tana taking it.
Tana.
이 많이 나오는
There's the boy.
Beyblade Master.
Yeah, Beyblade Master, dude.
오른
I love that music.
He looks like a guy from the 70s.
진해가 괜히 이게
He looks like a guy from like a 70s.
자, 오늘 MVP 활약상을 좀 살펴볼까요? 하나 선수의 회전격은 다른 오공보다 좀
Oh my gosh. We seen the fight coming over the side, but this is the fight I was referring to before. If we looked right there at the start of it, that was one where Light proc the Conqueror before the fight even started, and he had a massive shield. MS ult was right on top of him, and he just stood in it and didn't take any damage.
자, 오늘 MVP
And
하나
ridiculous.
선수와 이야기를 나눠보겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
축하드립니다.
Oh wow, this one was really split.
Congrats on the victory.
오, 오, 3표. 저희
Yeah, he received 3
중계진은
votes.
다 갈렸네요. 저희가 이게 단합이 안 됩니다.
그렇죠. 예.
저 개인적으로
Looks
좀
very
말씀드리자면 저는
per
타나
se.
선수 뽑았습니다.
감사합니다.
네,
Yeah.
개인
또
어필.
점수를 따시네요.
아, 그럼요.
He says
일단
that
뭐 승리 소감
The guy in the middle says
아,
that he
오늘
picked Hana.
좀 성현이 또 잘하고
Thoughts on the
다
victory?
잘해서 이겨서 기분이 좋네요.
아,
Everyone played well, so we're very happy
오늘
for the
기분
victory.
컬러로 말씀하신다면
컬러요?
If you were to choose a color for the victory,
알겠습니다.
그럼 일단 뱀픽에
I
대한
didn't hear.
얘기부터
So
하면
sorry.
그 상대 그리핀이 좀 재밌는 조합을 계속해서 들고 나왔잖아요. 특히 케인에 관련된 조합도 들고 나오고 막 유미까지 더해지고 좀 당황도 하셨을 것
Griffin
같은데
pulled out
어떠셨어요,
very
저는?
interesting comps today with Kane and Yumi.
잘하는 선수인 걸 알고
So how did you feel? What is your reaction to it?
근데 유미가 너무
So
까다로워서
they knew that
유미를 배나는 쪽으로
Kane,
바꿨어요.
Griffin played Kane,
말파세트의
so
칼리스타 등장했을 때는
we did prepare for it, but we had to ban Yumi
칼리스타가
because it
모데카이저
was hard to
상대로
deal
이제
with.
탑으로 쓸 줄 알았고 혹시나 근데 미드로도 스왑할 수 있다 해서 이제 50이 둘 다 괜찮으니까 일단 뽑고 같이 맞춰서
We
가자.
thought that Callista can go either top or mid, so that's why we
결국 뭐
picked
승리를
up the
거뒀습니다.
Wukong and
1세트를
matched
승리하고
Callista.
2세트는 좀 아쉽게 패배했지만 3세트 진에그린스가 또 승리를 거뒀고 지금 이렇게 되면 2승 0패예요. 2대0 승리는 아직 없지만 그래도 계속 패배 없이 가고 있으니까 팬분들이 또 만족해 하실 것 같거든요. 팬분들께 또 한 말씀 해주시죠.
A word to your fans.
2대1로 이기고 있어서 좀 불안해하실 수 있는데 저희가 앞으로 남은 경기 2대0으로 이기는 경기도 보여드리려고 노력하겠습니다.
아, 알겠습니다.
So we keep having these 2-1 victories, so the fans might get
선수와 이야기를 나눠봤고요.
nervous about how we perform. So
오늘의 경기 결과
we'll
보시죠를
we'll do our best to close out the series 2-0 in the future.
하나 선수와
And
이야기를 나눠봤습니다.
let's check out the
속도의
results for
진에어만큼이나
today.
인터뷰가 굉장히 속도감 있게 후다닥
And that's
끝난
the
기분
end of the
탓이-
interview.
그렇습니다.
선수들도
And
되게 피곤했을 거예요.
yeah,
지금.
Jin Air Greenwings
하나
taking
선수의 활약상으로
the series 2-1 against Griffin. Although Griffin did play Kane and pulled out interesting champions and interesting stats, strategies against Jin Air. Jin Air was the better team in the end, and with Tana letting it rip in the Summoner's Rift,
가슴이 웅장한 멘트를 치고 가시더라고요.
yeah, Jin Air was able to take the victory.
Yeah, early today we saw them a mistake with a little bit of a shaky start with their match against CSC Shane, but pulled themselves together and showed themselves to be the Alpha Mystic that we expected. And some really good results today. I didn't think that Jin Air would come out today with the win, but now technically they're first place. They have the solo lead. They are 2-0 with a 2-match differential. Alpha Mystic right behind them with 1. High Fresh played 1-0 with the +2. So I'm sure they're going to be catching up tomorrow. OZ 1-1 with +1. ESC Shane 1-1 with 0. Runaway also 1-1 with 0. While Griffin and Austin Spear are both 0-2 with a -3. And it's going to be very hard for Austin Spear and Griffin to bounce back, but tomorrow will be the chance for Austin Spear to bounce back as they face OZ. But before that, High Fresh Blade will face Runaway as they try to take the solo lead for themselves. It's going to be interesting.
See, look, you guys always meme about how I rated Austin very high in my standings, in my power ranking.
Yeah.
But look, Griffin, where are they now? Where are they now? Where are they now, gentlemen?
Listen, I didn't think that they would. Listen, they're playing very tough teams. Okay, leave them alone.
That's true.
They're gonna bounce back. I believe in Griffin. Okay, I gotta stay loyal to my to my. God damn, what is the name of the company that owns Griffin that used to own Kongbu? Stilly. I gotta stay loyal to Stilly.
I just want to put it out there that I put both Spear and Griffin in the bottom 3, so
Yeah, good. You
you
predicted
can't really
that
be,
one
you
just
can't
right.
be throwing me under the bus like this.
Yeah, that's more
Yeah,
targeted
Slaughter-
toward me. I put Griffin second. I was very wrong about that, but I believe that.
Yeah, you know what I picked second? Mr. Jin Air. Let's go.
Yeah, like, I'm glad you did. Good job.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be it from us today. Thank
Yeah.
you, Quest and Slothy, for joining me. Come back
Oh, thanks,
soon. Thanks to everybody in chat. Who we're gonna host today?
We are gonna host.
Is
let's hold
Sungju
on.
streaming?
Maybe. Yeah, he is streaming.
What's his Twitch name again?
Huckong98.
Yeah, the boy.
All right, we're hosting this man. All right, you all have a great night.
All right, you too, man.
Yeah.